Did you know in 2021 alone, 49% of new businesses were started by women, compared to 28% in 2019? So, what does this huge difference mean? What does this trend mean? There is this massive wave of female entrepreneurship that's going to hit the world, and it's huge. Not just in America, but in the rest of the world. Hello, everyone. My name is Dominique Narciso, and I help women, entrepreneurs, and leaders build the confidence and courage to start their dream career. So I'm excited to share this statistic with you because if you are a mission-driven, ambitious woman and you want to create some type of new income, some new business, or you want to lead others, there is this huge wave of female entrepreneurship that is going to create ripple effects in terms of women's economic empowerment, in terms of helping feed new families, helping build economies. And if this statistic is inspiring you, jump in, because there is no better time than right now, no better time to start something new, because we have all suffered. We have all went through incredible changes through this pandemic. And right now, this moment in human history, it is mid-2022. So for those of you that are watching in the future, you're going to see this huge change and shift in the world. And it's going to be led by women-owned businesses. So before I, get super excited in this new opportunity, I want to share with you the biggest obstacle in your success. The biggest obstacle in your success will be your mindset, not your skill set. The biggest obstacle in your success will be your mindset, not your skill set. Your mindset is how you think about yourself, what you think you're capable of doing, what you believe is possible. Your skill set, these are skills like managing money, creating content or creating the product or service that you provide. Leadership skills, all of these skills, you can build those. But unless you believe that you're capable of being successful, you can have all the skill sets in the world, like all the tools, but you won't have the willpower and confidence and courage to use them boldly. So just a few years ago, in 2015, when I first started out in my first venture, which failed dramatically, I did not yet have the mindset. I did not have the mindset of an entrepreneur. I was entrepreneurial. I was creative. I was, willing to put myself out there. But in terms of the sticking it through the fear, sticking it through the worry, the self-judgment, the negative thinking, that right there is the work. And I would argue not just the work of entrepreneurs, but the work of any leader. Your capability, your capacity to succeed will depend on your capacity to push through your fears. Let me give you an example. When I first started out in 2015, the way that I thought was very different. It was like this: what if I fail? What if I embarrass myself? What if this doesn't work? What am I going to do? How am I going to explain myself? So that is me being fearful about the result or the outcome and talking myself in that way even before I took action. Fast forward to a few months, I've read a few books on personal growth, on self-talk. I read a few Tony Robbins books. These were the books that really shaped my thinking. I read Success Magazine. I learned about other entrepreneurs and leaders that had a vision that started from nothing, and it inspired me to learn more and to challenge my way of thinking. So a few months later, how did I think? If I just try this, let me see what happens. And if it doesn't work, I'll try something else. Or I need help. I need to get some interns. Who can I ask that can provide some interns? Or I can't afford that conference right now because I'm not making any money. But what if I asked for a scholarship, or if they have a scholarship program? And do you see the shift in thinking, the shift in questioning, the shift in my mindset? So I really ask myself those questions. And I mean, it's so crazy when I think about it now, but I ended up getting like 5 interns on a business model that wasn't proven yet. I ended up getting a scholarship to this great, actually 2 scholarships to these great and amazing conferences. And I just ended up building and building better and dreaming and, stepping into possibility. And I only did that because the way that I thought shifted. And for you, as you're thinking about your next steps, it could be a career pivot, a career change, starting your own side hustle, starting your own business, whatever stage you're at, you're going to have to work deeply with your mindset, deeply with the way that you think, deeply with your self-esteem, deeply with who you think you're capable of becoming. And so if you haven't yet, I highly suggest reading Awaken the Giant Within. Like, that's a great starter book for thinking and working through your beliefs about who you are. That's the book that really shifted my thinking. And here's another one for the perfectionist and people pleasers in the crowd. The Pursuit of Perfect by Ben-Shahar. The Pursuit of Perfect by Ben-Shahar. That was another book that that hit me, right at the middle of my heart, because I realized I'm one of those people that even though I'm successful, I don't celebrate it. And so if you're resonating with this, definitely read that book. And so your mindset matters more than your skill set, at least in the beginning. And as you grow and develop as a leader, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you will need to continually level up your mindset, level up the way that you think about yourself, and level up the way or what you think is possible. And if you are a high-achieving, mission-driven woman and you need some support, like I can be one of your many mentors, guides, and coaches among the millions that are out there on the internet, on podcast shows, on YouTube videos. Let me help you and give you, my 2 cents, because I'm on this like crazy path of I have this big dream to get together the most amazing, heart-driven, social impact-driven women in the world to create change together. I know that I'm one person, and I know that I'm capable of doing a lot, but I also know that when we help each other and we teach each other and we guide each other, we can get even further. You see, this post-pandemic world, it's not a go survive out on your own individualistic way of living. We're going to only be successful when we start collaborating more, when we start sharing each other's struggles and each other's triumphs more. All right. And finally, I'm going to share with you a sneak peek to a future guest for this show. Her name is Bernadette McBurney, and I recently spoke to her, and she totally she filled me up so much. If you don't have friends that fill you up so much, you need to get some, because these are the folks that are going to help you level up your mindset, level up what you think is possible. So she's sharing with me, she just did her first TED Talk. It's called The Power of Being Seen. I'll include some links in the show notes. And it's this incredible story, her story, that describes how much she has struggled in order to become who she really is, in order to be seen for who she is. And in her story, I saw my story. And in her story, I'm sure millions upon billions of people identify with that, not being seen, not being accepted because of one thing, 2 things, 3 things. We've all felt it before, no matter who you are. It could be an idea that was shot down. It could be, you wanted to pursue this career, but your parents said, no, pursue that career. It could be wanting to make a friend and they totally just, ignored you. Whatever it is, we've all experienced judgment. We've all experienced a level of not being accepted. And what I invite you to do is to first give yourself permission to be your best, to rise, to pursue that dream that you have in your heart, your dream, your voice. Pursue it unapologetically. Gather the friends and the mentors around you so then you can continue to believe in yourself when you have those moments of fear and doubt, because it happens to everyone. And most importantly, continue to get inspired. Get inspired by people that are doing great things, that are doing things that you want to do. Find the folks that have already been successful. I look up to Bernadette because she's done a TEDx. And one day, this year or next year, I'm going to do a TEDx. I'll say it right now. It is August 26, 2022. I will do a TEDx. I am a TED speaker. And so that's what I wish for you, is to dream bigger. Notice the trends that are happening around you. The reality is that a career today is going to be so different than what careers have meant in the past. And you get to shape it. You can start your business. You can go pivot and do something creative. The world truly is your oyster. And I hope you got inspired by this episode. All right. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and leave a comment. Let me know what you learned. Let me know what inspired you, what big takeaway you got from this episode, so I can continue developing better and better content for you so that you can move forward in your journey, in your entrepreneurial journey, in your leadership journey. I want you, yes, you, to succeed. I want you to feel that confidence and the courage to take bold, positive action every day. The more and more you step outside of your comfort zone, the more and more successful you become. You just pave the way for others to be successful after you. My success is not like, oh, look at me, I have all this success. My success lies in your success. That's what true leaders do. They uplift others. They push others to do better for themselves. They push others to believe. And that's what I want you to do. I'll push you and you go push other people forward. All right. Again, heartfelt thank you to all of you that continue to watch these YouTube videos. I'm going to spruce it up, put some, background decorations, make it better. I'm so honored to do this work of helping you become your best self, helping you grow and learn and reach for your dreams. Again, just in full gratitude. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you share this episode with your friends, with three entrepreneurial female friends, leaders that need to hear this message right now, on your social networks, wherever you hang out online. I would truly, truly appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. Remember to be bold, be positive, and take action every day.